behind people who were my chat companions. Just like so, it's no wonder that by leaving them behind, I will leave parts of me as well. Things such as skin or flesh or bones. Or anything that makes me, me. As farewell gifts, you could say. It sounds like an excuse. And that's because it is. Because I am careless and overly curious. I can't help but wonder how everything feels to the touch. Like the crust of a tree, or the surface of a frozen lake. But sometimes I find something else, like a building engulfed in a raging fire. I think of the screams in the distance, and wonder, how does that feel? So I put my hands to the fire. It hurts, but I tolerate it, and keep them there for long enough that the uncomfortable feeling dissipates, and the smell of charred skin starts protruding from my own. And when I take them out, the feeling persists. That horrible but intoxicating feeling. I seek such extreme sensations. The edge of a knife sometimes provides it. Other times, the fangs of a beast. Most times, however, I would place my fingers over a benign surface, only to discover it's covered in spikes. And I would leave my hands there as I traverse along it, leaving parts of my body as a farewell gift. In that sense, it's not so different from what I was saying before. The fire and the blades are friends. They have granted me times of great fun. So, it's only polite to leave something of yours as a sign of thanks. But there's one thing I've always loathed from these encounters. They're always painful. I'd rather they weren't. Hey, have you ever placed yourself in harm's way, only to feel a satisfaction you've realized is not yours? Have you? These hands, are these my hands? Is that how do when my warmth finally answer? They look tired. That may be so. These fingers of mine have touched so many things. They are always stretching forwards, reaching out for. The tip of my finger stands over the surfaces that and their sensations reach the core of my brain. Be it the softness of the first spring flowers, or the roughness of a wall, caressing no man, as if, even now, they clutch onto the fabric of your bed sheets. They like how these thousands of threads intertwine with each other. The rustle of fabric against irresistible. They want more. They want to have it. Sometimes, then end to hand, I take stretch, and they may be just the length, but just so they just. That's why they are tired. Because and most. Hey, have you ever stretched only to learn that it's been long? Have you? These are these. Is that how when my warmth answer? They look deceitful. That may be or some be notes I can pick up the person their happiness through. So I consider, but what of the keys can want? What of the poems help me before? What of arachnids serve? There are too many ifs, so I let them slip up. I've grown squirming, and I would be speak. Have by these are these. Is that how when my warmth and they look correct? No, as if they want more to some and I take and they maybe, but just so and have you only have these are these a good end? Yet there is only open your eyes. So you won't look at me, even though my hands could be the same as yours. Think about it. Maybe you and I are similar. No, I can feel it in my Oh, can you hear it? My skin is. It has been long. It's a sign of my innermost. I wander the world. I'll be satisfied as long as someone did. But if it did, since I could show myself every living person in this land and ask them all the same question, someone will answer. There's no doubt about it, but it might not be the answer I wish for. Since I don't want to be judged, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. It scares me. That is why, when someone is on the verge of looking at me, I shy away. I hide. But you, if it's you, that way you can help, and we can just think, feel. So I am not good with words. There was a person in my past who taught me to speak like a person. They were not good, and thinking back on it, to teach a wordless being. Yet, simply because they could, it is weird to remember, because it makes me think of why I want to be seen, and I am not. Sure, I don't care much for my appearance. I don't want to be judged. But if that were it, I could easily stay out of sight. So why is it? Why do I want someone to recognize me so much? Maybe it's only because I can. Because everyone gets to be recognized. But I will. Once you open your eyes, just thinking of, and you finally, to let me, and to maybe even, surely it would be hey, what does my expression, when that veil of uncertainty finally disappears? Answer. An emotionless stare. That maybe some expressions are. They require everything from the way I walk. It is some I may hear, but not in the people interact with each other. They form a person turning old. However, my journey be longer, and in my life, born a person, and yet it is something for I to write. It's not for, but rather, say for a minuscule blending with each other into a mottled gray, lacking the meaning. Perhaps they would, but I can, no matter, I can, and I want, yet, no one, but that doesn't, I feel joy, I am always feeling, it's you say my expression, and if you say so, but soon, because hey, have you ever, only to hide the overwhelming emotions hiding beneath? Have you? This is that, what does my when that fell of, surprised, that may be so. So that it's not it's and that's you listen you yet there's no but what it's as it have you but because this is that what does when that fell of a cheerful that may be so. It would only make sense for the end of this journey. It has been so long. I can no longer remember where it all began, but who's to say it had a beginning? Maybe the starting point. The earliest one I can recall. I was walk, and for some reason, I rarely traveled, only when the fear of being seen isn't there. So I must have put it, since the place one, I couldn't, hiding in the ship, completely living in what did they, maybe, all I remember they were living in, and who, maybe I spent, and one day it's my earliest no experience after, so if you say I am, but tonight, so if my expression is truly one of cheer, then I must be lying through my smiling teeth. Hey, have you ever expressed honest happiness in your face, when in reality, you're feeling anything but? Have you? This expression is this. I see. Thank you. You have truly helped me tonight. These are my eyes. These are my hands. And this is my expression. I consider these my most treasured features, and you have helped me picture them all. No one has done this for me. I feel a connection with you, one born out of honest gratitude. But there there's one step left. You need to make sure of the truth. It is the only way to finally understand each other. So please, I beg of you, open your eyes. No. I see. I understand. No. It's fine. You have still helped me by answering my questions. No one has done that for me before, so I have no right to ask for anything else. No, that is a lie. Ever since I stepped into this room, you have refused to engage with me. Not even once. Not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once, not even once. Not even once. Did you open your eyes? Not even once. Did you look at my face? You stayed there, acting as if you were asleep, feigning ignorance and not moving an inch, at times making me believe that our conversation was just in my head. You haven't opened your mouth, but you didn't need to. I can hear far, far beyond what most others can, and I can see further than what others would consider the dark, empty bottom. That's why I know that I wasn't wrong. You are, like me. We are the same. You too. Look for what's not there. You too. Reach out for what might hurt you. And you too are a liar. The type that shows one thing and feels another. But you made a mistake. I know you're lying, because every answer you've given me so far has been wrong. I am not what you said I am. These eyes, these hands, this expression. They aren't mine, maybe. They are yours, but I do not care. Not anymore. Open your eyes. I didn't want to be judged. I didn't want to be perceived for something I'm not, and that's all you did. So now, you will open your eyes and see me for what I truly am. You said so. Remember that in this room, you know how everything looks. It was those words that brought me here. So you have to do right by that which you claimed. It is time. Open. Open. You had your chance. It's not up to you. You won't help. I will. Tell me, mine. What do you see? That won't do. Open your eyes. Open them. Open them now. Open. Oh no, it seems you can't see it. You can't talk. You can't think. Then, thank you. Even though I leave this piece of myself, I must, why every... Open. You had your chance. It's not up to you. You won't. I will.